And first tonight, 50 years in prison. That is the sentence for a former Norwalk official in the fatal shooting of her tenant more than 3.5 years ago. Today, Ellen Wink returned to Stamford Superior Court, where a jury convicted her of murder back in June. News 12's Marissa Alter joins us from there tonight. Marissa, this is a life sentence.
Kurt, that's right, and that's because Ellen Wink is 65 years old, so she will spend the rest of her life in prison. In handing down that sentence, Judge John Blowie said the crime reminded him of an old expression: before you set out on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. Blowie said though Wink wasn't facing the death penalty, her actions ended her life forever as a free woman.
It is the sentence of the court to the charge of murder that you be committed to the custody of the Commissioner of Corrections for a period of 50 years to serve.
Ellen Wink had no real reaction to learning her punishment for killing her tenant, Kurt Lametta. But Wink didn't hide her feelings earlier when the prosecution made the case for a lengthy sentence, calling the crime a planned and deliberate execution. Lametta was secretly recording his encounter with his landlord and ended up capturing his own death. The video was central at trial and disputed Wink's claims that she fired 5 times in self-defense.
This is somebody who presents as a huge danger to the community, Your Honor. This is somebody who allows her anger and her hate and acts on it. This is somebody who should never be released into the community again.
The deadly shooting happened on January 20th, 2022, a time when the pandemic had stalled evictions. Lametta had stopped paying rent and refused to leave.
Does that justify what happened here? Of course not. But does it make us understand how a relationship can become toxic? How a person can become so frustrated that they act outside of the ambit of their ordinary set of rules for themselves?
Wink was Norwalk's Republican deputy registrar at the time. She'd led a crime-free, productive, and charitable life, which a longtime friend urged the judge to consider.
Ellen was a strong, kind, and caring force in our community, and she positively touched many lives.
Lametta's brother spoke briefly, thanking the judicial system for giving him some closure.
My heart is out to both families, and it's just disheartening, and I hope that this jury situation will derail someone else for doing this in the future.
Wink addressed Kenny Lametta directly when she had her turn to speak.
From my lips to God's ears, I am very remorseful for the loss of your brother, and I understand you lost 3 brothers in 2 years. That had to have been really rough.
But she also used her time to say much of what happened on that deadly day has been misconstrued.
Please, sir, there was no hurt in my heart to harm anybody. Never will be, never was. I've been a caretaker my whole life.
Wink's words did not sway Judge Blowie. He told Wink that she wrote her own sentence with her actions on that deadly day. Wink's attorney said she does plan to appeal her conviction. In Stamford, I'm Marissa Alter, News 12 Connecticut.